welcome to the Rose Theatre Brampton. Tonight we are pleased to bring you a gratitude gala and variety show event. As a courtesy, please ensure your cell phones and pagers are turned off. A reminder that flash photography is not permitted and food and beverages are prohibited inside the theatre. Our ushers are positioned for your safety and will assist in the event of an emergency. We will begin tonight's presentation with the chance of a lifetime piano recital featuring students of Myra Saraza-Pacheco. Immediately following this will be the Gratitude Gala Variety Show celebrating 40 years of medical practice for Dr. Milagros Saraza. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the musical director and co-producer for tonight's show, Myra Saraza-Pacheco.
Good evening, everyone, and many thanks to you all for coming tonight to attend the Gratitude Gala in honor of my mother, Dr. Milagros Saraza. We are starting the evening with performances from some of my piano students. So now, music and the arts have always been a big part of my mom's life. Some of you may not know that she also plays the piano, and in fact, my father and my mother met because she used to accompany him on the piano when he sang many years ago. So a big part of my passion for music has come directly from my mother. She encouraged me to pursue my teaching degree in music, which I completed before I was 18 years old, and here I am today still teaching piano and loving it. So my mom's talents and love of music and entertainment have been passed on to me, and now to these wonderful young performers that are ready and eager to perform for you today. So without further ado, I won't make them wait any longer. They've been so excited to play on the Rose Theatre stage. We will get started with one of our younger pianists today. She just started taking piano lessons a few months ago, but wanted to play a song dedicated to her Lola Mila. That's grandma in Filipino. So here she is, accompanied by her cousin, 7-year-old Jenilyn Saraza-Pacheco, playing Mary Had a Little Lamb duet, is 6-year-old Olivia Cuevelas Saraza. Our next performer is 10 years old and in grade 3 piano. This past year, she won 2nd place at the Peel Music Festival competition. Tonight, she'll be playing Study in D minor and Mouse in the Coal Bin. Here is Tara Salahi. have 6-year-old Adrienne Saleh, who also started taking piano lessons less than a year ago. So tonight he will be playing Indian dance. Our next performer is a very special young man who has shown a great dedication and passion for music. He started piano with me right from beginner level over 9 years ago. He's now in grade 10 piano and hopes to become a piano teacher in the near future. Playing the Minute Waltz by Frédéric Chopin, please welcome Christopher Vieira. We have two sisters that started with me almost 2 years ago. Both of their birthdays are in July, so happy birthday to you both. Here to play a duet, Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas, are 12-year-old Mishti and 10-year-old Sia Sharma. just started the Royal Conservatory of Music series, and tonight he'll be playing two pieces, one entitled Teasing and the other is Fresh Start. Here is 8-year-old Rishi Bansal. To place third in the Peel Music Festival competition last year. She will be playing two songs this evening, Moon Through the Window and March of the Goblins. Please welcome to the stage 10-year-old Victoria Giovenco. Working towards her grade 4 piano exam in August of this year. Tonight, she is playing A Whole New World from Aladdin. Here's 13-year-old Elisa Giovenco. performer who also achieved third place at last year's Peel Music Festival competition. She will be playing 2 songs tonight, Penguins and The Wind. Please welcome to the stage 12-year-old Stephanie Vitellaro. Tonight she'll be performing a duet with me called Music Box Dancer. Here she is, 10-year-old Natasha Vitellaro. To prepare them for today. It's not easy to perform in front of this many people, and some of them have performed for the first time today on a big stage. So it can be quite intimidating, but I think they all did an outstanding job, so we can give them one more round of applause. I also want to my gratitude to my mother. Without her, all of the songs you have heard so far would not be possible. Mom, I'm certain that your love of music and the arts will be passed on to future generations to come. So on behalf of my piano students, we thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your MC for the Gratitude Gala, Mr. Emmanuel Pacheco.
Good evening, everybody. And I've sat through many recitals, so I know sometimes you can sit there, well, that's not my kid, so I'm not going to film right now. But the point of the first part of this was to really give the kids a chance to perform in front of a live audience, and you'll find out why we think that that's a very important part of our kids' lives when we have them perform as well. So tonight, I want to welcome you to a special evening of celebration and entertainment. We are here to honor a very special woman, Dr. Milagros Saraza, a dedicated doctor, mother, grandmother, wife, sister, and music lover. Over a span of 40 years, she has treated over 5,260 patients. In her family practice, she has delivered over 2,200 babies into this world. In addition to this, she has 2 children, Myra and Noel, 1 dedicated husband, Ramon, and 6 grandchildren, Raymond, Jenelyn, Benjamin, Olivia, Jada, and William, who you'll get to meet a little later on the show. So tonight, we are celebrating a career in medicine that spans 40 years. Her dedication and passion to the field of medicine has only strengthened through the time. Since she shows no sign of slowing down or retiring, even through the urging of her family and friends, we decided to celebrate her and her work. Some of you know the long hours that she puts in daily, especially when patients still come to the door many hours after she has closed the office. Never turning away anyone in need, or always going the extra mile for her patients. She will work tirelessly, finishing her charts many nights until 2 in the morning or later. And on top of that, she never refuses to babysit our children, her grandchildren, on the weekends. Sometimes she will have all 6 of them at home all at once, which is quite a task. If any of you are grandparents, you'll know. Tonight, we will take you on a journey to learn a little bit about this extraordinary woman. And from her passion for the arts, we will be sharing with you a very special performance from family, friends, and professionals who have all touched her life in some way. To start things off, please welcome her daughter and my extraordinary and beautiful wife, Myra Saraza-Pacheco.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank my husband, Emmanuel, for all his support and hard work in helping to get this event become a reality. We have overcome a lot to get to today, including technical difficulty with a computer crash a few days ago, so we lost a few of the information, but thankfully we pulled through, and with my husband's technical support, we were able to come up with this, and now it's very possible to have this celebration today. So, as my husband said, I'd like to take you all on a small journey through pictures to show you how my mom got to where she is today. So, from the stories my parents have shared with my brother and I, she had a very happy and privileged childhood. She comes from a family of 6 children, 3 boys, 3 girls, Linda, Ernie, George, and Pat, who are all here in Canada, except for her older brother, Willie, who still resides in the Philippines. My grandparents played a big role in encouraging and supporting my mother to pursue a career in medicine. And my father was always there by her side, supporting her through all the years of medical school and all of her studies. For her medical education, she attended the University of Santo Tomas, or UST, in the Philippines, which is famous for being the first university in Asia and just recently celebrated 400 years of service. She spent 8 years at UST, 4 of them at the Faculty of Medical Sciences until she graduated in 1968. So my dad patiently courted and waited for her during this time, and soon after they got married. After graduating, she spent 2 years in residency at the UST hospital, and here it is as it stands today. I was then born in the Philippines, and in 1971, we moved to Cleveland, Ohio, USA to continue her residency at Lutheran Medical Center. And there she is. There she is. The only doctor I know who wore a mini skirt. So cute, Mom. In 1974, she became the only woman to be chief resident that year at the hospital. So around that time, Noelle was born, so yes, it's true, Noelle is a USA baby as well. So in 1975, we moved to Ontario, Canada, where she did her first-year internship at Mount Sinai Hospital in Toronto and worked with famous hypertension researcher Dr. Sandy Logan, and she continued her internship at Toronto General Hospital. So soon after this, she received her medical license from the College of Physicians and Surgeons, and in 1975 started her family practice in Brampton in her home. And yes, I will show you the next slide there. She painted her house orange. She was inspired by Florida oranges when we visited Disneyland, so that's why we got an orange house. So anyway, she became part of the staff at Peel Memorial Hospital in 1977, and her first office building was at North Bramley Medical Center from 1977 to 1984. And here she had a very loyal secretary who unfortunately could not be here today, Julie Nymer Greater X. And in this building, she met her dearest friend, Dr. Yuxel Sadak. She has been a great friend to the family and source of support for my mom over the years. And I think she's in that staff photo up there. She also moved to her new building, Bramley Medical Center, in 1984, and has been there up to the present time. She's had various secretaries along the way when Julie moved on, including Dorsha Singh, who worked for about 2 years. And of course, everyone knows her, the boss at the front desk, the one who keeps everything going, and the one my mom could not do without, Jackie Walters, who has been there for 18 years now. Is she here? Yeah. There she is. Are you standing up? And should she stand up? There she is. Thank you for all your hard work and patience with my mom over these years. So that's it, my mom's career in a nutshell. She's such an inspiration to me because through all of this, she managed to continue being a loving and supportive wife, mother, daughter, to my grandparents when they were alive, grandmother, and babysitter. As mentioned before, she's always had a deep love of music and entertainment. And when I was younger, I remember that she played the piano occasionally, and she would introduce me to songs she used to play for her parents when she was younger. And I thought it would be fitting to play those songs for you today. So I'll be playing a short medley of 3 songs, 2 that my mom used to play when she was younger, and 1 that was a favorite of hers when I was preparing for my teaching degree. So I'll be playing Chardas, Malagueña, and Arabesque. I hope you like it along.
She's quite beautiful, isn't she? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome Dr. Saraza's daughter-in-law, Milagros Saraza.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to introduce the next performer, someone I have known for over 17 years, who I met in music class and in senior band at Notre Dame right here in Brampton. He is the love of my life, my husband of 9 years, and the father of our 3 beautiful children. Please give a warm welcome to Noel Saraza, son of Dr. Milagros Saraza and Mr. Ramon Saraza.
Thanks to my wife for that wonderful introduction. My sister's always a tough act to follow, but going to try to make do here. Just wanted to say a few words. I want to take this opportunity to thank my sister as well as my brother-in-law Emmanuel for the hard work that they put this evening. This evening would have been possible without them. Planning one of these recitals is an unbelievable task, and it's been a tremendous success so far, and I hope everyone's enjoying it. With my sister's brains behind this and Emmanuel's technical savvy and the help of all the family members, this has been quite an adventure. So let's give them a round of applause. So I'm extremely proud of my mother. 40 years of medical practice is an unbelievable achievement. When I think back, actually when I look into the crowd, it's funny because it brings back memories of when I was a lot younger, taking classical piano and performing at various recitals like the Peel Music Festival and the Kiwanis Festival. And here I am today. This is the first time I'm performing in the Rose Theatre, which is a beautiful theater. And not that I do this as a living, but I'm really excited here to perform for you tonight as well as my mother. So, when I think of the past years and accomplishments of my mother, I think of a number of things that come to mind. My mom has taught me a number of things such as commitment, dedication, hard work, but most of all, family comes first. And she's always put that as a precedence, and I've carried that on with my family, and my sister has carried that on with her family. Mom, congratulations on this wonderful accomplishment. I hope you're enjoying this evening. I don't say this often, so I'm going to say it in public. I love you. I put together a medley of songs. The past couple of performances you've heard, they're pretty much classical music, which is fantastic. Personally, although I've been classically trained, I strayed away from classical, and I was, I guess, more of the rebel and like to play more of the R&B, funk, jazz, that sort of thing. So I'm going to take it to a different level and play a medley of one of my favorite composers, Stevie Wonder. So I'm going to be playing about 6 songs. So for those of you who want to sing along, feel free to. I don't mind, and I hope you enjoy it. Very superstitious, writings on the wall. Very superstitious, ladders about to fall. 13-month-old baby, broken up glass. 7 years of bad luck, good things in the past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. from my heart, told only to the wind, felt even without being said. I don't wanna bore you with my troubles, yeah, but there's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. There's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. So I don't wanna bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you. So I don't wanna bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you more and more. You are the sunshine in my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eyes. Forever you stay in my heart. I feel like this is the beginning. Though I love you for a million years. Oh, and if I thought our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning my tears. Oh, there I go, there I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you're the soul that snaps my control. It's a funny thing, but every time I'm near you, I never can behave. You give me a smile and I'm wrapped up in your magic. Music all around me, crazy music, music that keeps calling me so very close to you, turns me into a slave. Come and do everything you want to, anything baby, just let me get next to you. And I am saying, I do I really see heaven in your eyes, bright as stars that shine above you in the clear blue skies. How I worry about you, just can't live my life without you, baby. Come here, don't have no fear. Oh, is there a wonder why I'm really feeling in the mood for love? say how much I care. Yeah, I do. I just want to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Thank you.
Isn't he so great? I know I'm a little biased, but he is handsome and talented. The next act I'd like to present to you is another one that I'm quite biased with. It's Noelle's and my two little sweethearts, Olivia Nicole, who is 6 years old, Jada Marie, who is 4 years old, of course, granddaughters of the Sarazas. And they are going to perform for you a Hawaiian dance called Pearly Shells, one of my mother-in-law and father-in-law's favorites. Not only do they like to see them dance, but they like to hear them sing. So please give a warm welcome to Olivia and Jada. As much as you'd like to see them shake their hips that much, 2 years of lessons hasn't brought them that far yet, so it's actually a slower song, maestro. Track 13 to be exact. Lucky 13, Pearly Shells, please. Thank you.
Pearly shell on the ocean.
on piano, and 4-year-old Benjamin on cello. As stubborn as I am. Okay, next I would like to introduce a very special performer who taught violin to Raymond at the tender age of 3 years old. He is married and a father of 2. He began playing violin at the age of 8 on a scholarship set up in memory of his violinist artist grandfather. He comes from a very musical family, with a grandmother who is a pianist and his mother who is a cellist, guitarist, and folk singer. After graduating from the Royal Conservatory of Music, he freelanced and enjoyed an orchestra career. Soon after this, he decided to become a teacher and got his degree from the University of Toronto and started teaching at the Royal Conservatory of Music in 1990. He still loves playing weddings and is a huge inspiration for Raymond, myself, and my wife. Please welcome Mr. Eric Watson playing a duet with Raymond Pacheco called Minuet G, or Grandmother's Waltz. Is Edna May Lazaro in the audience? Oh, you're there. Edna May, can you come up to the side there? We're going to be actually introducing two special guests, and Edna May is one of them. You can lower the lights. So first, I'd like to introduce John Scriveri, who is representing the Honorable Mayor Susan Fennell, who today is in Calgary, and no doubt I know she's enjoying the Stampede this week. Mr. John Scriveri.
Thank you, Emmanuel, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be here today on behalf of the Mayor and the members of Council to present a recognition to a wonderful person. I want to say that I'm just amazed at this young talent that's coming up, just fantastic. And I don't know whether, I understand most of you are Brampton residents, and you probably know the controversy went on for years about building this theatre. And finally, we made the decision and we moved forward, and here it is. The Mayor always says that this is our showpiece and masterpiece, and good thing she's not here, because I tell you, she would steal the show, and she would probably talk politics all night if she had a chance. So I'm usually pretty quick, but I have to say that we made the right decision in building this very intimate and great small theater that has been so well used by the community, and it's well attended, and it was a great decision to move ahead and so we can have an excellent facility for our upcoming talent in Brampton, and I can see that we have a lot of talent, young talent, and we'll have a place for them, an excellent place for them to show their talents. But anyway, the reason I'm here today is to recognize 40 years of family practice in the city of Brampton by Dr. Milagros Saraza. And I know Emmanuel, he's a resident in the Vales of Castlemore, the area I represent, and he put on this event to recognize the doctor for all her hard work and dedication to the patients. And we were just talking briefly in the back, and it's too often when a lot of people do great things and they're not recognized while they're with us. A lot of times, actually, Don Gordon was our Commissioner of Community Services, was well known in Brampton, and he passed away last week, and there was all kinds of good things said about him at his funeral, but it's so great to recognize someone when they're still with us, and to show the appreciation of their accomplishments. So I have a plaque certificate from the City of Brampton, and it reads, on behalf of the members of Council, the Corporation of the City of Brampton, may I extend to you our sincere congratulations on your 40 years of family practice in the City of Brampton area. Thank you for your dedication to our community and its citizens. And it's signed by Mayor Susan Fennell and myself, acting mayor for the month.
And I'm not complaining about the sewer or the trash this time, so the councillor, this isn't a meeting about that. Next, I would like to bring up to the microphone Edna May Lazaro from the Consulate General's Office from the Philippines. She's representing the Honorable Alejandro Mascara, who could not join us today. He had a previous engagement.
Good evening, everyone. I've been here for the past 2 years in Toronto, serving as Vice Consul at the Philippine Consulate General. And actually, this is my first time in Brampton, and I'm very honored to join you in greeting Dr. Milagros Saraza for her 40 years of service to the community. So please allow me to read the special greetings of the Consul General. Consulate General of the Philippines in Toronto. This special greetings is presented to Dr. Milagros Saraza for 40 years of successful medical practice and in recognition of her exemplary services to the Filipino community in the PO region and her civic, social, and humanitarian accomplishments in life. On this auspicious day, we wish Dr. Saraza continued happiness, good health, and prosperity. Given in the city of Brampton, Ontario, the 6th day of July of 2008. Signed, Alejandro B. Mosquera, Consul General.
So next, from the Vatican, I'm just kidding. He's a bit busy. Euro Cup, you know. Okay. Some got that. So next to the stage, I'd like to call upon Ramon Saraza, who was born in Pangasinan. My Filipino is not as good as it should be. And yeah, some of them know. And he comes from a family of 12 children. He has been married to Dr. Saraza for over 40 years and has selflessly dedicated most of his life to his family. His talent for singing was recognized at a very young age, and as a young man, he became well known for singing and performing on stage and TV. Ramon gave up his blossoming singing career in the Philippines to move to Cleveland, Ohio, then Toronto, Canada, to support his wife's medical career and provide more opportunities for his 2 children. He currently is the administrative manager of his wife's successful medical practice. After waiting patiently for over 35 years, he finally lived out his dream and performed at Roy Thompson Hall in 2006 for 2 years in a row. This year, unfortunately, because of scheduling issues, he won't be able to perform at Roy Thompson Hall, so we thought that this would be appropriate for him to perform here. So please welcome Ramon Saraza. On piano, Myra Saraza-Pacheco.
La tormento Catarina
While my father takes a few minutes to rest his voice, I'd like to give you some background about the songs we've selected to perform for you all this afternoon, or this evening, I should say. So the first song my father sang was entitled Coro Ingrato, composed by Salvatore Gardillo. This Italian love song is a favorite with the leading singers of our time, including Maria Lanza, Caruso, Jose Carreras, and Andrea Bocelli. My father learned this song for his debut performance at Roy Thompson Hall in 2006. The next song my father will be singing after that is entitled Veste la Giubba, which means put on the costume. This selection is from the Italian opera Pagliacci by Leoncavallo. This aria is sung by a clown named Canio who discovers his wife's infidelity right before he has to perform. So he's laughing on the outside, but crying in pain on the inside. And finally, the fourth song that he'll be singing, or the last song I should say, is near and dear to his heart. It's actually a Filipino love song that he used to serenade my mom with when they were courting in the Philippines. It's composed by Santiago, so a lot of you may know. Balmori and Jesus, this song, I'm told by my parents, means pleading for you. In Filipino, it is simply known as pakiusap. We hope you enjoy it.
Tung hayan mo
Thank you, Daddy. We now have a special performance by professional dancers Vanessa and Oscar from Latin Energy Dance Team. They have been awarded first place in many salsa competitions, including the World Salsa Federation Salsa Championships held in Miami. You may have already seen them in dancing in the movie Take the Lead with Antonio Banderas, or other TV shows such as Style by Jury or Party Mamas. They have also performed and taught alongside of Dancing with the Stars and So You Think You Can Dance couples. Please put your hands together for Latin Energy.
Latin Energy.
these kids anywhere. What are we gonna do with them? Kids, come down, it's dinner time. Don't make me come and get you. Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids who can understand anything they say. They are disobedient, disrespectful oafs. Noisy, crazy, sloppy, lazy, loafers, and well-run sugar kids. You can talk and talk till your face is blue. Kid, but they still do just what they want to do. Why can't they be like we were, perfect in every way? What's the matter with kids today? Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids, even I don't understand what they say. They are so ridiculous and so immature. I don't see why anybody wants them. Why they're so dreadful? Kids, they are just impossible to control. Kids, when they're off the clothes and they're rock and roll. Why can't they be like we were, perfect in every way? What's the matter with kids today?
You might not believe that, but that's William up there, and he really does do push-ups. I could not believe it. Noel, I don't know what you're feeding him. Marizan, I don't know what you're feeding him. It's just one strong kid. Next to the stage, I'd like to welcome my daughter, Myra Saraza-Pacheco.
Look at the stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
next performer is my 6-year-old daughter, Olivia Saraza. So I'd like to call her up. She's going to be singing a solo, and I'm going to be accompanying her. The name of the song is you know what? I think it's called I'd Like, you know what, let me get my wife. What I've been looking for. Okay. And we practiced it for the past 4 weeks. I never even knew what the name of the song was. So, anyhow. Olivia. I'm going to have to call her back on stage because now I'm also going to call my 4-year-old daughter, Jada Saraza, and I'm going to accompany them with a song from the Hannah Montana show, and it's called If We Were a Movie. Thank you, Emmanuel.
we now have a special performance by Latin Energy Dance Team. The dancers range from ages 7 to 17. They have performed at many such events as the Sick Kids Hospital Foundation Gala, the C&E International Stage, the Canada Salsa Congress, and they've also represented Canada internationally at events such as the Bermuda Mambo Nights. Some members have been awarded first place in Toronto, Calgary, and Miami. Performing salsa for you, please welcome the Latin Energy Dance Team.
Latin energy.
He was a famous jumping man out Chicago way, and he had a boogie style no one else could play. He was a top man in his class, but then his number came up and he was gone to practice in the army now. A blowing rapidly, he's the boogie woogie bugle boy, somebody be. They blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. They really brought him down because he could not jam. The captain seemed to understand. He got the next to the cap, went out and rapped the band, and now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, somebody be. He blows eight to the bar. He boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. And the company jumps to leap with reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, somebody be.
performer is one of the many nieces of Dr. Saraza, the daughter of Anna and Edgar Ferreira, who has an amazing voice and talent, and is also a songwriter. Here today to perform an original composition, accompanied by Darren Chambers, also known as Dizzy, who has also religiously been into music since he was 7 years old, writing songs for himself and other artists. He's also a music and sound producer and graduate of the Canadian School of Modern Broadcasting. So please welcome to the stage Suzette Ferreira, also known as Cez, accompanied by guitar, Dizzy.
So I'm sitting here waiting, thinking about you, and I'm getting impatient, 'cause it's 2:15. You said you're trying to make it, but goddamn, I can't take this. So listen to my suggestion. Yes, it'll be all just saying I said. I don't wanna go to bed.
boy. Amazing talent. How are you guys enjoying the show so far? How are you enjoying it? So one of the next acts is another niece of Dr. Saraza and one of the two sisters of Nathan Espejo. And the Espejo family is also a very talented family, as all of the Ferrerias and Sarazas and Espejos and all the Saraza extended family. But tonight, they're going to be performing our song by Taylor Swift. Accompanying Jade Espejo will be her father Jamel. And we're just going to get set up, so just give us 1 second. But again, with tonight's performances and the performers, you know, it's really been amazing how putting together this whole show, how everybody's been able to really just contribute, and it's in contribution with the talents that they have. So it's been really, really wonderful working with everybody and getting everything set up here. So without further ado, get set up. So again, Jamel Espejo and Jade Espejo.
I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car. He's got a one-hand wheel on the steering wheel, the other on my heart. I looked around, turned the radio down, he said, "Maybe something wrong." I say nothing, I was just thinking how we don't have a song. And he says, "Our song is a slam scream door, sneaking out late, tapping on your window. We're on the phone and you talk real slow, 'cause it's late and your mama don't know. Our song is a way of live. The first thing that I didn't kiss you when I should have. And when I got home before I said it, asking God if he could play it again. I was walking on the front porch steps after everything that day had gone all wrong and been trampled on, and I lost thrown away. Got to the hallway, I went my way to my loving bed. I almost didn't notice all the bruises and the note that said, "Our song is a slim screen door, sneaking out late, tapping on your window. We're on the phone and you talk real slow, 'cause it's late and your mama don't know. Our song is a way to live. The first thing that I didn't kiss you when I should have. And when I got home before I said amen, asking God if he could play it again." I've heard every album, listened to the radio, waiting for something to come along that was as good as our song. 'Cause our song is a slam scream door, sneaking out late, tapping on your window. We're on the phone and you talk real slow, 'cause it's late and your mama don't know. Our song is a way to live. The first thing that I didn't kiss you when I should have. And when I got home before I said it, asking God if he could play it again. I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car. I grabbed a pen and no napkin and I wrote down our song.
So before we go on with our next performers, I just wanted to say one thing about the next couple. They are a huge influence in the lives of our kids, Raymond and Jenna, and have not only inspired, but have opened the doors for many young dancers of the world of salsa, tirelessly devoting their time and energy into practices and performances, and really taking a chance on, at that time, a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old to show the world that nothing is impossible. Please welcome back to the stage, once again, Vanessa Stay and Oscar Narango from Latin Energy.
This is a journey into music and sound. Watch out and get ready to move your feet. Wherever you are, you will be a part of it. Get ready. So get ready.
Okay. Now we have a very special performance by Latin Energy dancers, Jenilyn, 7 years old, and Raymond, 10, brother and sister, and the son and daughter of Myra and myself. At the very young age, they have been awarded first place in 5 salsa competitions held in Toronto, Calgary, and Miami. And I might add, most of those were in adult competitions. And not only they receive first place, but they donate a lot of their winnings to Sick Kids Hospital. So, without further ado, please welcome Latin Energy Kids.
Latin Energy Kids.
Esa misma gata me arañó por andar confiado y lo mismo que a ti te pasó, hoy lo estoy pasando. La misma gata me mordió y que me ha matado. Ella sabe lo que yo creo y lo he utilizado.
La noche en que la amé me robó el corazón, pero cuando desperté lo encontré relojado.
Que no lo crea, que yo pasé por ese maltrato. Cuando el dinero se me acabó, ella se buscó otro gato. Y esa misma gata me arañó por andar confiado. Y lo mismo que a ti te pasó, hoy lo estoy pasando. La misma gata me mordió y que me ha matado. Ella sabe lo que yo le dio y lo he utilizado.
If only his father danced like he did. Our next guest performed with Raymond at the Brampton Theatre School in a recent sold-out performance of Les Mis, or Les Miserables, that played at the world-famous and historic Winter Garden Theatre in Toronto. How many of you actually went to go see it? There's probably a few here. How did you like the show? It was absolutely phenomenal. He also performed in various theatre productions, including Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat and West Side Story. He has been singing since he can remember, like most Filipinos. I think every Filipino has a -1 next to their baby's crib. It's a karaoke machine, I bet you, right? So his enchanting voice and emotional performances touched Dr. Saraza, and tonight we would like to also pay tribute and dedicate this song to 2 very important people in her life, Trinidad and Teofilo Ferreira, her mom and dad, or our Lola and Lolo, who have passed away but have never really left our hearts. Please welcome Mr. John Puerto. Mio is a universally famous Neapolitan song that my father-in-law is always requested to sing when we are at family gatherings, weddings, or social events. I guess you could call it his signature song. I'm sure most of you will be familiar with it as a song that has been performed by countless artists. Lyrics by Capurro, a melody composed by Ticapu. I apologize for my Italian. The song is entitled O Sole Mio.
pretty wife, Dr. Saraza, to accompany me in my last number.
She seems surprised sitting at the piano. She doesn't know that she was going to play tonight. She thought that she was practicing with her husband because Myra was too busy to practice, so that's what she was doing most weekends.
And,
so she's going to warm up.
yeah, well, anyway, before we start together, this is the song that I heard the first time I met Dr. Saraza. I was introduced by his brother, Willie, a one-time actor in the Philippines. And when we arrived in their house, I heard her playing this song, All the Things You Are. And Dr. Milagros Saraza asked me if I know the song. And I told her, yes, I know, but I don't know the wording. And he presented to me the piece. Here is the wording. Can you sing it for me? Well, tonight I'm going to sing again, but unfortunately I don't know the wording. So I'm going to use my eyeglasses.
Coming to the conclusion of our evening, but I would just ask, is Claudia and Mihai in the audience? Raise your hand if you are. You are? Oh, there you are. So on behalf of the Brampton community, we'd like to present to you flowers of gratitude. Thank you, Dr. Saraza, for everything you've done. And also,
everyone. After today, I feel that many people needed to be acknowledged, and many thank yous are in order. I would like to thank everyone who attended this memorable event. Thank you to my children, Myra and Noel, and their spouses, Emmanuel Pacheco and Myra Saraza, including my grandchildren, Raymond, Jonathan, Janeline Marla, Benjamin Jacob, Olivia Nicole, Jada Marie, and William Noel. And especially to my husband Ramon, all who planned and prepared for this event. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you also to my relatives, friends, volunteers, and other performers who volunteered their precious time in the participation of this event. Thank you for the Honorable Philippine Consulate representation, please, and thank you very much for attending this event. Thank you also for the Office of the Mayor for sending the representative for this special event. Thank you also to the outstanding service of the Rose Theater staff and to everyone who donated for this event, particularly Chris Navi and his group. Thank you very much. Since I am celebrating my 40th year of medical practice from 1968 to 2008, with God's help, good health, and family support, I plan to continue my love of medicine for another 10 years to reach my 50th year of service. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my appreciation to all my patients who particularly took the time to attend this particular special memorable event and who entrusted me with their life and health, for understanding my shortcomings, and most of all, by giving me a chance to help them make their lives and health for the better. Thank you also to my secretary, Jacqueline Walters, for her 80 years of service, where I would not be able to carry on my practice without her excellent assistance. Thank you also to my assistants to the office, Cecilia Tapang and Ergeline Sandoval, for their assistance to Jackie and myself for the numerous tasks in the office. A special thanks to my good friend, Dr. Yuxel Sadat, for being there for me always for my family. To my parents, Teofilo and Trinidad Ferreira, who passed away in 2007 and 2006 respectively, I give you full credit for encouraging me and helping me to be the doctor I am today. To my husband Ramon and children Myra and Noel, I would like to tell you that without your understanding and support, I would never be where am I right now. Finally, thank you, my God, for always being there for me, guiding me, giving me the strength and knowledge to carry your will. Good night, everyone, and drive home safely.
I'd just like to say a few special thanks before we leave. Firstly, to my wife, Myra. Without her, none of this or the talents of the kids could be realized. To Noel and Myra Saraza, all the backstage help, including Teresa and Paul Pacheco, the Ferraria boys and girls, the ushers and staff at the Rose Theater. Also, for the parents, please pick up your performers at the entrance where you drop them off. I don't want them anymore. A special thank you to Chris Sammy and the team from Dundee Wealth Management, who have graciously sponsored a catered meal from Mandarin Restaurant outside for you tonight. Located in the lobby, please join us in the atrium and help yourself. There's also a fresh fruit bouquet from Myra? Edible arrangements. It's my backdoor neighbor. I apologize. So please help yourself. We hope you've enjoyed the show and celebration to a wonderful and special woman, Dr. Milagros Saraza. Good night and God bless.